Greetings and welcome to Matrix Revealed 11. A question I am asking: has society rejected you, or have you rejected society? Because it depends what angle you see things at and how you see things. Are you seeing the J as a hook? Are you seeing it as a shortened version of you because you go down and back up with a U? But you can also be hooked with a J. You've got to be very careful. But what if you're homeless? You're halfway there, just like the half and half office in Willy Wonka. I forgot to mention, just have a good look at the colour of his waistcoat as well. Very interesting. I wish you could all see the world that I see. There are lights, and there are parasites, pair of sights, twin caduceus. They are like black lines, just like the dance of all the luminaries that seem to flicker. These things do a dance, but they're black, like a daddy longlegs. They are parasites. They don't contain light. Pretty soon, more of you will actually start to see them in their true form, and you will see through the shells. You will see right through them. That's saying that when you see right through somebody. Where do you think it comes from? It's not all about in solid matter, because as far as we are concerned, as far as they are concerned, we don't matter, and yet we are matter in this third dimension, because everything is duality. Now, are you a worker? If you are a worker, who do you work for? Are you an employee? Do you see the ploy in that? Because M is me, and there's the ploy on your energy twice. Your Y energy, because you're not asking the questions. But if it is your own business, it's a busyness. It's fine if it is a collective and a cooperative where everybody benefits. Oh, it's not just in the physical, is it? It's in the mind, and it's in the spirit, it's in the soul. The limits of the infinite have never been defined. But the spirit lies in atrophy, too late in a state too late to unwind, is the lyrics of the song called Heads by Hawkwind. And as that song tells you, necromancy lives forever. Reserve it in a jar. The yin and the yang. You cannot get rid of all darkness. There has to be a balance. We've had crazy day elections on, I think it was Thursday in the UK. I still don't know who the Prime Minister is. I'm pretty sure there will be people who have spent their time watching the results as they come in through the night on the television. And you will have, I think it was his name, Peter Snow, doing his swingometer. But that's hardly the scales of Libra imbalance, is it? It is going one side then the other, just like the serpent. This is why you so often have a switch of politics between red and blue, from one polarity to the other polarity when you go to the polls and you vote. But you've just turned it too far the other way. You haven't found the balance. But you can reject society when you know that Ray. And then there's the hook and the E. And then there is ECT. Remember in The King and I, when Yul Brenner says etcetra, etcetra, etcetra. E.T. Sett Ra. Do you see the ET in Sett Ra? The devil is always in the detail, but he's not going to tell you it all and read it all out to you. It's up to you to read the small print every time, because you commit when you sign nature, your signature, to paper. You commit to paper, which is a dead tree. Funny that, isn't it? The irony of everything. Iron Age. It's as easy as ABC, avoid the D, because if you put U with A, it's AU, it's gold. Need to be you, to see you. It's as easy as ABC, 1, 2, 3, when you see you. See, this is the beauty of this. The evil mechanism is destroyed because we are chromosomes. Now what if something is chrome plated? When it is kept clean, it reflects. That is how the darkness is destroyed. It is reflected back at itself. It destroys itself. You don't have to do anything except stay in your power. Stay in your balance within. But how about we go right deep inside a Bunco booth? I'm not a gambler. My kingdom is not of this world. I'm filthy rich. But I lay a bet here. I'm not a gambling man, but I'll wager you this. 1, 2, 5, 7. 3 2s. There's a 6 and 1 makes 7. I'll bet you. Now these are worthless pieces of paper. I can print as many as I want. But they hold a value because I've committed to paper. It's clearly in black and white. I wager 7 billion souls to sort this out. Agenda 12, Agenda 21, up to you. The deal's been made. It's a bargain. Be Ra and gain. You have to destroy to create. It's a good deal. It really is. There was a line I would have loved to have used, but unfortunately I was beaten to it by the actor called Colin Baker when he becomes the 6th Doctor Who. When he is asked what is happening, he says, "Change, my dear, and not a moment too soon." And his final storyline was the 14-part trial of a Time Lord. Well, I don't know about the trial of the Time Lord because we're not supposed to judge, but I can tell you about the trail of the Time Lord, and it has been one of destruction. It is self-defeating in the end. Everything that is not happy within always is. It's running out of steam. Its fires are going out. Very, very soon it will be extinguished. Not destroyed, but extinguished. And it will be done so with light. Because when you cast light onto a shadow, what happens to the shadow? Where does the darkness go? It has nowhere to go when it is brought out into the light. That's why we need to be switched on. Well, what are we up to here? 9:14, 9:15. Let's stop at 9:19. Quite a good place to stop. I will leave that there. Ta-ta for now.